Hey everybody, it's your girl Allie, and here we are back again at the end of another week in the Chris Sain Road to 100K, the 100K challenge for 2021. And I tell you what, so far it's been quite a road. I mean, it's been an adventure for all of us. Here we are at the end of week 19. Last week was the end of week 19 in the Chris Sain 100K challenge. Today is May the 15th in the year 2021. You guys know I always like to show you what day it is, May 15th, 2021. And here I am back again to tell you about my adventures last week. I always like to start out by giving a shout out to everybody that is participating in the challenge. Shout out to you, Chris, for coming up with this great idea, and everybody else that's in the Chris Sain family. Hope you guys have had a fantastic week last week trading. Overall, the week for me was pretty much kind of steady. Um, didn't really, I dropped some because I have those speculative plays. My portfolio, as you guys know, is made up of quite a few of those. Well, not quite a few, but the majority of um, them are those kind of plays, and I've been trying to hold on to some of them because I just didn't want to take losses. Because in some instances, when I got into them, like the Mara and the Riot, they were really, really low in my mind, and I'm not trying to get out of those just because they dropped some because they're nowhere near what I bought them at. Some of the others, however, like APXT, Fuel Cell, PLTR, I had gotten out of those, as you guys know, and got back in them. So I'm kind of trucking along. Really, my portfolio has been kind of made up here these last, I say 3 or 4, 5 weeks of doing call and put options. Now, this week, I have to say, I did a call option on AMC on Wednesday, and it was successful. It was very successful, actually. There goes my phone, starts to ring just as soon as I get ready to talk to you guys. And they'll probably end up calling back again because this person will keep calling until they get through. So we'll see. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I did one call option, then I decided to do another one. Actually, I had heard about this squeeze that's going on, and so I decided to take a try on that. And actually, I won early in the week, and I ended up getting two more of those. I got 2 contracts. You'll see that when you look at my portfolio, and my hope is that they will continue to go up. They were out of the money, and they do expire in June, so I have a couple of weeks before the expiration, so I'm hopeful that things will go well there. Like I said, this is week 19. The trading days were May the 10th through May the 14th. Um, I do want to call out a put that I got. On Friday, I ended up getting a put on Curious. Got into that after it had already dropped. Um, it spiked back up, and so hopefully I can catch the ride down. And I would not have gotten tagged with a day trade because when it started to spike up again on Friday, my hope is that it will drop back down to where it dropped, and I can take profit on Monday. So that's what the plan is for that put that you'll see in there. Um, got some more good news. You remember last week I told you about my trading journal. If you haven't already picked up one of those, I'd love for you to check it out. Maybe even consider buying one, getting one. It's available on Amazon.com. There is a link in the description. Also, I shared with you that I'm taking a trading course. It's called Trade and Travel. It's actually 2 parts to it. The first one is Trade and Travel, and then the second part is VIP. I haven't gotten to that level, of course. I'm still making my way through Trade and Travel. It is self-paced. Terry Ijeoma, many of you guys have probably already heard about her. You've seen her probably on TV. I know she was featured in Black Enterprise. You probably heard of her on the Karen Hunter show. I know that's where I heard about Terry at. And I decided to take her course. Basically, it teaches you about finding buyer and seller levels. Technical analysis trading is what it really is. And she's outstanding. She's a former assistant principal that decided that she wanted to trade and travel and be able to travel the world. Now she's a multimillionaire. I think she's made over $10 million just from her course. I read that somewhere. But anyway, she is a great teacher, and I'm learning how to find buyer and seller levels and understanding candle formations. So if that's something that is of interest to you, please consider using my link. It's in the description. Also, wanted to let you know a couple things that I'm going to be doing next week. I want to buy some more AMC shares. My goal is to invest into AMC this week and just see what ends up happening. I'd like to at least get 10 or 15, maybe 20 shares of AMC if I can, and just kind of hold it. I'm going to be one of these people holding it and seeing what happens. Hopefully, it'll get back up to over 20. Some say it could even get up to 100. So if it does, wouldn't that be great? So I'm planning to do that. I'm also thinking about, and you guys may have heard of it, it's one of these new cryptocurrencies, Shiba Inu. I don't know whether I'm pronouncing that correctly, but it's SHIBAIINU. So it's available on Coinbase and Binance. So I've got a Coinbase account, so my goal is to probably buy a few of those. They're really, 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 really low now, and it's one of those next big things. It's supposed to be competing against Doge. It's like the Chinese, I believe, Asian version of that. So anyway, I'm going to try a little bit of that, see what happens, in addition to continuing to build out my PLTR. So that's where my focus is. Hopefully you guys had a tremendous week last week trading. Hopefully things are going well with you and your families. Without any further ado, please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. Give this video a thumbs up, like the video. Please share the video. And without any further ado, let's get into my portfolio. Have a terrific week, everybody. Hey everybody, here we are inside of my portfolio. We've just come to the end of yet another week in the Chris Sain Road to 100K. Last week, of course, wrapped up week 19, and it was quite an adventure, I must admit. Last week had, just like many other weeks, its share of ups and downs. Last week was May 10th through the 14th, and this is the year 2021. Today is May 15th. It is a Saturday. And guys, you can see where I am in my portfolio. I ended the week down 12.3%. You can see a little over 400, almost 500 actually, dollars there. You can see I'm still holding on to some of these call options that I bought months and months ago, like that SOXL. No more for me as far as that's concerned. I did buy a Curious put on Friday because it spiked up, and then it dropped like everybody anticipated that it would do on Thursday. And then Friday morning, you can see, boom, it went up real high and swoop, it started to drop. So I actually bought the put, and I'm hoping that it will come down from this $13.75 price that you see it at right now. I'm hoping that it'll come down and shoot through my $12.50. So that's that. You can also see I'm still holding that OCGN call. I took a huge loss, as you can see right there. I mean, wow. Last week was brutal. The week before last, and then of course last week didn't help it out at all. You can see these AMC. I got 2 AMC calls. Made up a little money there. Friday was down $7, but still up $91 on this one. And then I decided to pick up another one that's a little bit further out of the money, and that one actually is down. So hopefully there'll be a gamma squeeze this week and things will turn around. You can see I still got the Twitter. Still got the fuel cell and the APXT. Oh, look, you guys know I always like to talk about Walgreens. You can see there goes good old Walgreens, still down for the year, but up on Friday. Nokia is continuing to perform. I talked about getting rid of Nokia, but I think I'm going to continue to hold on to it for a while. It's got a lot more time into the future. January of 2022 is when that one expires. And you can see where I am, just still where I was really with the other stocks. I did pick up a very small, tiny, and I mean tiny, amount of Ethereum Classic. The key for me is just getting a hold of some more money. So, guys, you can see what's going on in my portfolio. It is your girl, Allie. And you're watching Allie's View. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. You see what's going on with me. Thank you, and thank you to each and every one of you that have subscribed to the channel and that keep continuing to stop by. I hope you guys have a fantastic trading week next week. That's it for now. Bye.